In the quiet embrace of a small village, the day begins with the soft crackling of a wood fire. The smoke rises in gentle swirls, blending with the morning mist as the air fills with the earthy aroma of burning timber. The firewood, carefully chosen and arranged, ignites into a warm, welcoming glow, a prelude to a time-honored ritual. The calm surroundings are punctuated by distant bird calls, the whisper of leaves, and the faint clinking of metal against stone, a symphony of simplicity. Nestled in this serene backdrop is an elderly woman, her hands weathered but steady, moving with purpose. Her every gesture speaks of years spent mastering a craft passed down through generations. She gathers the tools of her trade, a wooden table worn smooth by countless loaves, a rolling pin darkened by use, and a large metal barrel, blackened by fire and rich with the history of countless bakes. The barrel, unassuming yet ingenious, stands as a silent witness to the countless hands that have brought it to life. Lavash bread is more than food here. It is the heartbeat of the community. It graces every meal, every celebration, every moment of shared joy. It is a connection to the past and a promise to the future, carrying with it the stories and memories of those who came before. The art of baking it is both simple and profound, requiring only a few ingredients but demanding unwavering attention and care. The woman begins by preparing the dough, a ritual as old as the village itself. Flour, water, and a pinch of salt are measured with practiced precision, each element added not by measurement, but by instinct. She pours the water into a large bowl of flour, her hands diving in, mixing and folding until the ingredients come together. The dough is soft yet firm, pliable but resistant, a testament to her skill and experience. As she kneads, the rhythmic motion of her hands creates a soothing cadence. Her fingers press and fold, coaxing the dough into a smooth, elastic consistency. This is no rush job. It is a labor of love, an act of patience that cannot be hurried. The dough takes shape, transformed from a collection of simple ingredients into something alive with potential. Once ready, the dough is divided into small, even portions, each carefully shaped into a smooth ball. They rest on the wooden table, covered with a light cloth to keep them moist. There is a quiet reverence in this moment, a pause that allows the dough to breathe, to become. The pause also allows the fire to reach its peak. Flames lick the bottom of the barrel, heating its surface to the perfect temperature. The fire, though fierce, is controlled, its intensity tamed by the experience of the baker. The barrel glows faintly, a tool as vital as the dough itself, ready to perform its role in this ancient dance. The preparation stage is complete, and the anticipation builds. What began as a handful of flour, water, and salt is now poised for transformation. The air hums with quiet energy, the culmination of countless moments of care and dedication. This is more than bread. It is tradition, culture, and history wrapped into a simple, beautiful form. The journey has only just begun. The fire burns fiercely now, its heat radiating outward and enveloping the barrel in an invisible cloak of intensity. The dough, once small, smooth balls, is ready to take the next step in its transformation. A wooden rolling pin, polished by time and use, is taken in hand, and with practiced precision, the woman begins to flatten the dough. The process is deliberate and unhurried. The rolling pin glides over the dough, stretching it into a thin, translucent sheet. Each motion is fluid and controlled, the result of years spent perfecting this art. The dough seems to respond to her touch, yielding easily, yet maintaining just enough resistance to stay intact. It grows larger with each pass of the pin, expanding into a near-perfect circle. The skill required here is immense. Too much pressure and it tears, too little and it won't stretch. She lifts the dough gently, her hands cradling it with the care one might give to something fragile. As she stretches it further, it becomes so thin that the light filters through, revealing its delicate structure. The balance of strength and delicacy is mesmerizing, a testament to the craft honed over generations. The barrel is ready, its surface glowing with heat. The dough is lifted high and in one swift motion, is slapped onto the curved barrel. The moment it makes contact, a quiet sizzle fills the air. The bread adheres to the barrel's surface almost instantly, its edges curling slightly as the heat begins to work its magic. This is where the transformation happens. The dough starts to puff in places, forming pockets of air that rise and fall as if the bread is breathing. Golden brown spots appear across its surface, marking the perfect balance of heat and timing. The process is quick. Mere seconds separate perfection from overcooking. She watches intently, her eyes scanning for the exact moment to peel the bread away. Her hands move with precision, lifting the edge of the lavash and peeling it off the barrel in one smooth motion. The bread is soft yet crisp, with a texture that is light and airy. There is no pause in her rhythm. As one piece is finished, another piece of dough is rolled out and placed onto the barrel. The cycle continues, seamless and efficient, her hands moving in a practiced dance that speaks of muscle memory and tradition. Each piece of lavash joins the growing stack, soft and pliable, warm from the fire. The beauty of the process lies in its simplicity and the harmony between the elements. The dough, the fire, the barrel, all come together to create something extraordinary. It is a process that requires focus and respect for the materials, as every step plays a critical role in the final result. The woman moves with a quiet confidence, her hands never faltering. Each piece of lavash is a reflection of her dedication, a tangible result of years spent perfecting her craft. The stack of bread grows steadily, each piece uniform in size and color, yet uniquely marked by the fire. There is something deeply satisfying in the rhythm of the work, a sense of purpose that transcends the physical act of baking. The lavash is more than food. It is a connection to the past, a reminder of the generations who have performed this same ritual. It is a symbol of resilience, of the ability to create something beautiful and nourishing with nothing more than flour, water, and fire. As the last piece of dough is baked, the fire begins to die down, its job complete. The barrel, now cool to the touch, stands as a silent witness to the process. The stack of lavash is ready, each piece a testament to the skill and tradition that brought it to life. The art of baking lavash is not just about the bread. It is about the connection between hands, fire, and the simple ingredients that, when combined, create something extraordinary. The final stack of lavash lies ready, each piece delicate yet resilient, carrying the faint scent of wood smoke. The bread is soft to the touch, with golden spots scattered across its surface like a painter's finishing strokes. It is a testament to the harmony between simplicity and skill, a creation that bridges the gap between nourishment and tradition. Carefully, the woman picks up the stack and carries it inside. The table is already set, adorned with fresh herbs, homemade cheese, and bowls of pickled vegetables. The spread is humble yet rich, each element chosen to complement the lavash. As the bread is placed at the center, it becomes clear that it is not just a meal, but a celebration of the day's work. Family members gather around, their faces alight with anticipation. The first piece of lavash is torn gently, its soft texture yielding easily. It is used to scoop up the cheese and herbs, the flavors combining in a way that is both simple and profound. Each bite is accompanied by laughter, stories, and the kind of warmth that comes only from sharing food made by hand. The bread is passed around, each person taking a piece and adding their own choice of accompaniments. There is no rush, no urgency, just the unspoken understanding that this moment is as important as the bread itself. The act of eating becomes a ritual, a way of honoring the effort and tradition behind each piece of lavash. As the meal continues, the conversation drifts to stories of the past, tales of grandparents teaching the art of baking, of barrels that have served for decades, of recipes preserved through memory rather than written words. The lavash becomes a link to these stories, a tangible connection to the lives and experiences of those who came before. The bread's cultural significance extends beyond the meal. It is a cornerstone of tradition, a symbol of resilience and ingenuity. For centuries, it has been a part of life in this village, serving not only as food but as a reminder of the values that define the community. patience, hard work, and togetherness. Even in the modern world, where convenience often takes precedence, the tradition of baking lavash endures. It is a conscious choice, a way of preserving a piece of history that might otherwise be lost. The younger generation watches and learns, their hands mimicking the motions of their elders. In this way, the craft is passed down, ensuring its survival for years to come. The meal winds down, but the sense of connection remains. The empty plates and crumbs scattered across the table are evidence of a shared experience, one that transcends the act of eating. The lavash, now gone, has fulfilled its purpose, bringing people together and creating a moment of unity. As the family disperses, the woman takes a moment to herself. She sits by the fading fire, the barrel now cool and quiet. Her hands, though tired, rest with a sense of satisfaction. The day's work is complete, but its impact lingers in the warmth of her family's laughter and the memory of their shared meal. The sun begins to set, casting a golden light over the village. Smoke from the fire still lingers in the air, a faint reminder of the morning's efforts. The scene is peaceful, a perfect conclusion to a day steeped in tradition. Lavash is not just bread. It is a story, a connection, a piece of culture woven into the fabric of daily life. It is a reminder that even the simplest things can carry the deepest meanings. And as the village settles into the quiet of the evening, the legacy of the day's work remains, carried forward in the hearts of those who gathered to share it.